set up while I wait on people to show up and make sure that I got all this ready to go. Why does it always take forever? If I had words to make a day for you, I'd sing you a morning, golden and new. I'd make this day last for all time, then bring you a nighttime dipped in moonlight. If I had words to make a day for you, I'd bring you a morning, golden and new. I'd make that day last for all time, then bring you a dipped in moonlight. Perfect. All right, all done. Let's see if I pick back on now. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's see if we're on. Check the chat. I doubt anyone's on just yet. I only did just get started. Here we go. Ah, we've got people on. Awesome. Hey guys, what's up? I wasn't looking at the chat. I was fixing things on the stream. And you didn't want to sing Wonderwall with that amazing voice. My voice is not amazing. Good Lord, it is not. Hey Raven, I'm here to say the first book is going good. I'm on chapter 2, Order of the Raven. Oh, cool. Good. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Was with that voice you could go play at a concert? I really shouldn't. The last time I sang in public, I was like 17 or 16 years old, and I was singing a solo line in a choir at church. I do not have a good voice. And yes, I was singing. Anyways. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this straight up, guys. This is not going to be a long stream, or at least I don't want it to be a long stream, because I got a lot to do tonight. My parents are coming over tomorrow to help with some stuff around the house, and so I've been cleaning up to get ready for that. I'm taking a break from all that to do a stream because I want to, and because it'll probably be the only time I get to stream this week, unless something miraculous happens Thursday or Saturday, and I have time to do it. So I wanted to get a stream out of the way, but I'm going to have to make it short. So probably won't last longer than maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half if we're lucky. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So anyway. The turtle in the alligator video was wholesome. Oh, thank you. Dude, Billie Eilish is famous. You'd be fine. He is, but I feel like your voice is perfect for dramatic storytelling, like Wise Wizard. Oh, thank you. I'm the Wise Wizard. I like the sound of that. What was the song you were singing? It's If I Had Words. It's actually, I first heard that song from the movie Babe, one of my favorite movies growing up, and it just kind of planted itself in my head. It's a really nice lullaby song. I used to hum that when I was sad. You know, it's a very nice song. Anyway, Raven, which one is the knight and the raven between your parents? My father has the connection to the Knights of Malta. That's where the knight connection comes in. Let's go. They've got a Wulin and a Viking, but we've got to go a Viking hybrid. So let's go Highlander. Let's go the big boy. Highlander time. No, not Santa Lander. Give me Iran. I want Iran. Oh well. You win some, lose some. Okay. Raven, being happy on the outside but depressed inside since nobody wants to hear about shit. I've got a lot of other reasons to be depressed. Have you ever read a Junji Ito book? I have not. Wait, your mom is a bird. No, my mom's not a bird. Oh, you were asking all my parents which one is the animal. Well, that'd be kind of weird because Lark is not a raven. So how do we explain that? Kind of crazy. It's really funny. I'm Raven, my brother's Lark, and I have a buddy named Jay. We're all birds. And someone pointed this out. I did not know this, but someone pointed it out on Discord. In the Batman the Animated Series, the Penguin had 3 henchwomen, like these ladies who worked under him, named Raven, Lark, and Jay. I did not know this. I looked it up to confirm, and it's true. That's hilarious. Anyway, hey, was waiting your stream with Floor's rant, and you start streaming for Honor. Talk about timing. Hey, awesome. So you were watching my Flores rant, and then came to here. Oh, what a shift. Gosh, I'm getting so much hate. My video, my most recent Rainbow Six cringe video, has actually been limited monetization. YouTube came after it because someone flagged it. I'm pretty sure people flagged it because I spoke bad about Osa, and I'm like, okay, can't change the reality that she's a garbage tier character. Finally got. You were a bot? Ooh, you were a tough bot. Or maybe I'm just bad at Highlander. One of the two.
You lost so mean.
Why am I always the only one alive? Alright, let's see. Is anyone coming to me? Anyone coming to steal my zone? No. Looks like they're all just ganking in B right now. Fine with me, let them gank and B. Wait, no, they're fighting the big man now. I'm gonna go fight the big man too. Got him. Oh, there you go. The gank is real. You know, it was funny the other day, Maul was talking about how, and Slanders was talking about it too, how, you know, the game has ways of discouraging ganks. Like, if you all decide to gank in one zone, it keeps you from taking other zones, and you're right. But in this game mode, it's not discouraged. There's no reason not to gank, because capturing zones isn't the primary way to get points necessarily. The real way is to do damage to Ramiel, which is difficult to do unless you have a lot of boosts or you're with a team. And so it actually does encourage team play. Thank you, Tiandi. I appreciate the help. Now go help our team while I heal. I said, go help our team. Go. Mush. Ya, Zan. Ya, Tiandi. Ya. Go. There you go. You got the message. Alright. I sense danger. But what do you know about that? What do you know? We're going to sneak over here. Oh, wow. They're all ganking over there. That's not good. That's not good. I got to go help out my team. Got to go help out my team. The Scottish man is coming. And one of our team just quit. They always do that when things don't go their way. I hate when they do that. It's such garbage.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone B.
Moving on. You know what? I'm gonna go beat up Ramiel for a little bit. Ramiel! Ramiel, come here! Are you ready to face the Scotsman? There you go. Come on, Tiandi, you and me, all day, every day. Let's go. Come on, beat up this boy. Yeah! Yeah, baby! It's how we do it. It's how we do it. And the Warlord's down too for a little extra health. Things are coming up Scottish today.
Zone A.
Oh, light. He got me with the light. That sucks. Okay, check in chat again. Oh man, lots of stuff came in. What class do you want the next Outlander to be? I personally want to see an Aztec or an Aztec Vanguard. I've said it before. I've said it 100 times now. I want a Rajput hero. I want a hero from India because I think that they have some of the most unique weaponry out there. So I want a Rajput hero. That's what I would really like. Oh no, we don't. We're not playing this game. We're not playing this game. You stop teaming up. You stop teaming up against my buddy right now.
You lost Zone B.
And that took care of you. Rolling in. I'm going to take A back now. Thank you. What the? Oh, no! You notice that these warlords really like their lights? Okay. Anyway.
You captured Zone B.
Raven, I'm still waiting to know the title of the theme song for your YouTube persona. Oh, yeah, I did say that I would give y'all that, didn't I? What was that song called? Hold on. No, shoot, it's coming. I just forgot it for a minute. Why? I can remember the way the song goes. I can't remember the title for some reason. Yep, that's what you get, son. That's what you get, son. That is what you get.
Enemy team is breaking.
I'm sensing some hostility here. Yeah, I'm sensing a lot of hostility. There's a lot of anger here. I think we need to work it out. What Viking is the best in your opinion? Currently, Highlander is one of the best, honestly.
The enemy rally.
And also, Raider. Hey, Raven, have you heard the theory of all religions actually being true until Ragnarok, where only Christianity and Buddhism survived? I've not heard that theory, and I don't buy it for a second. Hi, recently subscribed, and I love your videos on lore for this game. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, things are not looking good. Looks like they're ganking up in A. Hi. Ah, so it's a Warlord beatdown. Okay. Until I do that. Run away! Run away from the big man Scotsman! Oh no, run! Run away! Run away! Help us! Run! Run away! Run away!
You lost Zone B.
Yeah, there it is. Wow, okay, I'm willing to bet these two Highlanders actually main Orochi because they run like cowards.
Zone A.
Ooh, that was cringe. Ladies and gentlemen, can we all get an agreement that was pretty damn cringe? Oh, I loved it. Run away! He's gonna get it! Run away! Y'all ganked up and then ran away once I got revenge. And you can't say, oh no, they were actually afraid of the Tiandi bot. Who's afraid of a Tiandi bot? Come on. I do not fear the Tiandi bot. Oh, hi. What's up, man? Die. Oh no, looks like you're in trouble. Looks like you're in trouble. There, you're done. Yeah, I like that. Did you notice that he tried to do a salute like, hey, let's be honorable? No. You lost that right the minute you teamed up with that other warlord to try to take me down. You've lost all right to honor. You don't deserve it. Hi, buddy. You and me, let's go. Let's go, let's take him out. Let's take him out again. Oh no, come on, guys. Yes! Yes! Our victory is assured! Come on, get him! Get him! Yeah, baby! Boom! Come on, man, let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. You and me. Nope. Get down! And the boot. Boom! It's how it goes. It's how it goes. That is how it goes. Alright, moving on. It almost feels unfair to play Highlander. It almost feels unfair because he is so strong. I don't know what it is, but his heavies... Maybe it's the timing. Maybe it's the way his heavies come out. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But if you can get a Highlander on your team, you have such a good chance of winning. Alright, looks like they're all fighting against the Warlord upstairs. Oh, don't run into the fire. Don't run into the fire. Lord Ramiel's running to go take his own. You do that, big man. You have fun with that action. Hold on, I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna pick you up, big man.
Gratitude is required. Thank you.
Okay. And get on your face, die.
Victory.
Come here, buddy. Yeah, you and me. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is, man. Woo! What a fight! What a fight! Oh, that was great. That was great. 15 kills. Ah, glorious. For the glory of Scotland. Oh, that was great. That was great. Iran had his moment. Iran had his moment. Can we all agree on that? Whew, boy, what a fight. Okay, sorry I didn't check chat for a while. Let me have a look at chat. Hey, Raven, will you make your Gator and Turtle Friend characters in the Raven Knight universe? Maybe. Anyway. Starting to feel bad for that Warlord. You literally put him in the corner. He did run there. So... I can't. I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. As someone who's been beaten to death by Highlanders, yeah, fair enough. I get it. Can you play Lawbringer? I can. It won't look pretty. Hey, Raven, what do you think the Vikings from your For Honor and Glory series think of the Space Wolves from Warhammer 40k? They don't know that they exist, but I'm sure that they'd see the similarities. Raven okay, alright, let me think. What was that song? Let me, pick Lawbringer real quick, and I will find the song. Hold on. I'm sure I can find the song. What was it? I don't remember the name of it. That's the thing, I just can't remember the name of it. What? I know how it goes, but I need to see the, name. Where are you? Where are you? No, it's here somewhere. I've got it on my list of song. Like, I've got a playlist of songs that I listen to when I want to picture certain things when I write, and it's somewhere on here. But I've got a long list. Raven's Hideaway? No, that's not it. Raven, that's not it. Line? No, that's not it either. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Oh, we're up against Warlord again, Kyoshin, Highlander, and Kensei. This isn't going to be good. This isn't going to be like the last fight. Oh, there it is. It's God by Divide Music. Look up God by Divide Music. That is one of the songs I use when thinking of Raven Knight or the Raven Lord lore. It's not the only song I use, but that's the one I use a lot. Another one that I use is let me see. Come on, where is it? Incense and Iron by Powerwolf. That's one, and come on, I know it's here somewhere. Oh well, I told you one of the songs, so you can appreciate that. All right, going. I'm going. Going as David Blackthorn. Sorry, Richard Blackthorn. My fault. Sorry. All right, let's go. Let's fight.
Zone B.
Okay, buddy. You're out of stamina now, so what you gonna do?
Ad mortem inimicus. Don Maglas. Ad mortem inimicus.
What's this Kensei doing? Were you really just waiting on yourself to get your stamina back?
Don Maglas. Ad mortem inimicus.
Oh, come on. That Kensei. I love this Kensei that I'm fighting. I love that Kensei. He literally runs around in circles like he's not going to do anything, and then as soon as I'm about to get the kill, quick guard break, and then runs around again, runs around. I love that. It's such a weird strat. But it means that he has now officially ganked me, so I feel no qualms in ganking him right back. I feel like I can now beat him to death. Run away, Kensei. Now you're dead.
Ad mortem inimicus.
Come on, man.
Zone A. Ad mortem inimicus.
He's good at that parry. Got him. And dead. Now let's go heal up. Hi, Kensei.
Ad mortem inimicus. Ad mortem inimicus.
Hey, Kensei. Tell me how this worked out for you. Tell me how this worked out for you, Kensei. Tell me how this worked out for you, Kensei. Oh no! Kyoshin, don't ruin my fun.
Ad mortem inimicus. You captured Zone B. Ad mortem inimicus. Ad mortem inimicus.
Damn it. I thought I had him. Hang in there, boys. I'll be back in a second. Just hold on. Just hold on. I better go to B. We'll probably lose that next. If I was a betting man. Alright, I'm here. Hold on, Warlord. Hold on. Hi, Highlander.
Ad mortem inimicus!
Oh, Highlander got smart.
Done my glass!
Oh, whoa. Okay, I didn't expect that.
You lost Zone A. Ad mortem inimicus!
Damn, I just can't seem to block. I just can't seem to cancel my attack in time. Yeah, Highlander's gone now.
Ad mortem!
Okay, that happened. Alright, it looks like they've just decided, okay, guys, abandon all sense of reason. Gank till the cows come home. Alright, boys, pick me up. We're going to go save B. Come on. There you go. There you go. Alright, you and me. You and me, Warlord, all day, every day. Come on, man. We got this. Let's take this Kinsei.
You lost Zone A. Ad mortem inimicus! Ad mortem inimicus!
Oh, God, Kyoshin got me. Oh, well. Alright, let's check chat again. Hold on. Picking up chat again. There we go. Hey Raven, have you ever played or considered playing Dungeons & Dragons? I get asked that question all the time. I've only played it once. It was for one session. It was okay. I just didn't really care for it all that much. Part of it was because the DM was new. It was my first time playing it. Didn't know what was going on. For me, I like narrative stories, but in this case...
Ad mortem inimicus!
Hold on.
Ad mortem inimicus!
Nope.
Ad mortem inimicus! You captured Zone
Hey, look, monkey noises.
Ad mortem inimicus!
Got him! Yeah! Get him, Warlord! Oh, the kick. That evil kick. Here's my thing. Of all the... If you were to ask me, who do you think is the strongest character in For Honor right now and needs a nerf? Kyoshin would be my pick. Either Kyoshin or Pirate. One of the two. Because here's the thing. I feel like I know how to fix Pirate. Take away dodge cancel. Okay? I think if you take away that, Pirate would be so much better. Because I think Pirate's dodge cancel is a little too OP for what she has. But with Kyoshin... God, where do you start?
You captured Zone B. Ad mortem inimicus!
Yep, that's what you get.
Ad mortem inimicus!
Oh, crap. Why did I back up?
Ad mortem inimicus! You lost Zone
I love this Warlord. Oh my gosh, all the headbutts. This is another one of my problems that I've always had with Warlord. It's actually not a problem with the way this guy's playing. Honestly, with Warlord, it's the only way you can play. People always say, "Oh, dude, Warlord's not a turtle. He's a harasser. Read the damn game." And I always say, "Okay, gladly. What openers does he have? He has his headbutt. Well, what else? Nothing. Warlord don't have no openers. He's not a harasser. The most he can do is light spam. Watch this guy. He's gonna light spam."
Ad mortem inamicus! You lost, zone B.
The most Warlords, what they do is they will light spam, or they will just headbutt into a light continuously. Watch him. See that? It's what Warlords do. They either will light spam you, they will headbutt you into light, or they will just wait for you to attack so that they can do a response to it. Like, that's what all Warlords do. So people say they're harassers. They're not. Believe me when I say they are not. They are turtles. Warlord's whole kit is turtling. They are one of the most basic characters in the game. Their whole kit revolves around turtling. I want Warlord to have more than that. The problem is the game doesn't allow them to have much more than that. I'm not saying they need dodge heavies or anything. I'm saying they need something more than what they've got.
Ad mortem inamicus!
Lay down.
Captured zone A.
Alright, now let's go beat up Ramyao. Because that helps. Hi, Ramyao.
Ad mortem inamicus! Ad mortem inamicus!
Damn. I did get a little bit more damage on him. Good, good, good. Trying to get as much damage on that guy as I could so that we can boost our score a bit. Because the more you damage him, the more score you get. You don't necessarily have to kill him. You just got to hit him a bunch of times. That's why I said this game encourages ganking to some extent. Because you want to team up with your team to do damage to Ramyao. Let's go to B. Let's see who's hiding here. Oh, hi. Oh, bear trap.
Ad mortem inamicus! Ad mortem inamicus!
And you're done. Oh, good try there.
Ad mortem inamicus! Ad mortem inamicus!
And he's done. Next.
You captured.
Yeah, I'm not taking no more prisoners. The law has come. Healing up, healing up, healing. Highlander, buddy! How you doing, big man? You doing good? Oh, I mistimed that entirely. My fault.
Ad mortem inamicus!
Oh, good move. Oh, is this your plan? Okay.
Ad mortem inamicus!
Yep. Oh, and the emote spam. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Warlord got a little upset. I see that? I didn't emote spam you, Warlord. I didn't emote spam you, but I do sense some fear. I do sense some fear. Some sense of inadequacy I'm getting. Like, some sense of I'm a weak-ass little bitch.
Ad mortem inamicus! Time. is running out.
Waste out that revenge. Ah, and he sank into the deep hole of space. Wait, how did we live? Oh, we ran out of time. I didn't even know we ran out of time. But celebrate your win, Warlord, you scummy piece of trash. That was incredible. Hey, Raven, what's the name about? I just come up with names, man. You're right. They needed to explode you to beat you speaks volumes. And then had the gall to emote spam after that. What that tells me is you're a weak tier player. You have to emote spam to feel special. Oh, man, that's funny. That is funny. Hey, what's up, Raven? How are you feeling? Last time I remember you had a cold going on. Yeah, I had the Wu flu. I had the corona. I had Dorona. All right, that was a good few matches, but now we need to pull out of there. I've got some Dominion orders. What have I got? Got to play 3 Dominion matches. I've got time for 2 Dominion matches and 1 Breach. That's about as much time as I have today. So let's dive into this. Like I said, I can't do too terribly long. I think I've gone at it for about, how long have I been at it now? About 30 minutes. Yeah, I think 2 Dominions and a Breach should about cover it for the rest of the stream. Like I said, I can't do it too long tonight. Anyway, what I got? Raven, any tips on playing Lawbringer? Honestly, I don't know. Like, for me, playing Lawbringer, sometimes finish your unblockable heavy and sometimes don't. Like, bamboozle them a little bit. I find that if I use my unblockable heavy, when they're out of stamina, but then cancel it, they'll often try to block it, which is exactly what I want them to do. Also, when you do catch them with a guard break, don't always go for the free heavy. I mean, I know that that's tempting, but I don't always do it. I still throw them because if I can get them into a wall, that to me is a much better outcome, because then I can not only get that heavy, but possibly bamboozle them with another light. Again, I don't know. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I'm not that good with these characters. I'm deep. Okay, I've played a Viking and a Knight. We need to do a Samurai and a Wulin and then Pirate. So, let's go ahead and knock out Pirate. Let's go ahead and knock that out for this fight. That's Oromusha game. Game. Pick up Pirate. There we go. Okay. By the way, people have been asking me when I'm going to do a Legends video on Pirate. I've got an idea. I think I've got a character idea for my Pirate girl here. I think I've got a character idea. I think I've got something for a Legend. So I might do hers really soon. I'll put her in the next poll probably, but I think I've got an idea for her. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited to tell y'all her story because I've come up with something that I think is really good. And people ask me, how do you come up with these stories for the Legends? Genuinely, I just play the character a lot, and just ideas come to my mind. Like, I'll go like, okay, the way she moves, the way she fights, like, her voice lines, things like that. What do they speak to me? What do they say to me? Like, and then I sit down and I really think out, who is this person off the battlefield? What does she do in her spare time? Like, does she sit on her ship and just count her coin? Does she go out to taverns and drink? Like, what does this girl do with her free time? And that it tells me what kind of executions she would use, so I know which executions to get for her. It tells me what kind of emotes she'd have. It tells me all these kind of things. So, genuinely, I just play the game, play the character a bunch, and eventually things just come to my mind. it was really funny when I was watching the tier list for Honor creators. Eskimo Pie said that I was a quote genius end quote for figuring out like how to crack the code in a sense. Because if you make For Honor content, you got to realize For Honor has limited things you can make content about, especially when you consider that sometimes updates to the game's core mechanics and things like that can take weeks to come out, and because of that, it can take time to release content for any game. But he says that I make up for this by making content about something you will always have something to talk about, and that in this case is the lore. And oh, smart Lawbringer. Clever boy, I see what you're doing, Lawbringer. And now Orochi's here to finish the fight. There we go. Orochi, if you just kept out of it, I would have had him. If you just kept out of it, Orochi, now he gonna kill you. Now he gonna kill you. You're dead, Orochi. Calling it. I'm calling it. Orochi's dead. Orochi's dead. Orochi's dead. Yep. Orochi died. That was a good Lawbringer. Like, genuinely, that Lawbringer had me going a few times. Man. But I saw that end coming. I saw that end result coming. Good move. Oh, very... Damn, this guy... Okay, this guy is an S tier Lawbringer. Oh, what the... Prior. Not cool. I have no kills right now. Man, I was doing so much better earlier. Not cool, Prior. Not cool. And hold on, I need to check. Okay, before anyone says, damn it, guys, Lawbringer's a PC player. He's not. It says right here he's PlayStation. So, nope. The Lawbringer's just that good. See, that's the thing that I'm afraid of most with this cross-platform thing. That people are going to accuse victories or losses based on what platform they're on. If a guy is genuinely good and kicks everyone's ass, oh, he's clearly PC. He's clearly got a better... How do you know it's not just because he's better? Like, you know, it's one of those things. But in any case, let's go back up my team. Thank you. Ah, damn it. At least I got revenge on that Prior for what he did to me. Alright. Also, I've noticed I haven't noticed a lot of Lord Ramiels running around. Pretty sure that's because people still like making their own custom wardens. That's my guess. Alright, let's go back to C. Has that... Yeah, that Law Daddy hasn't taken a single L yet. I love it. He's just that good. Oh, hey, buddy. Do that again. Run away! Wow, Lawbringer. Okay, I was actually giving this Lawbringer a lot of credit. Genuinely, I was kind of like, man, this Lawbringer's really good. Now I realize that he's actually a bitch. Because you'll notice what he did, right? We were fighting. He was trying to throw me into the fire to get an edge, which I don't have a problem with. Using the environment to your advantage is fine. That's a tactic you can use. But then as soon as things are getting hairy, I better pull out. Let's go back and heal for a bit. And then I thought, okay, man, you've disqualified yourself in the fight now. You've pulled out of the fight. Now let me do this. And then runs in. Haha, I got you. That is scum. You are scum, Lawbringer. There we go. Good job, Ramya. You took down that Lawbringer. Finally, we have some victories. I love it. I love what that Lawbringer did. Guys, I can't express how hilarious that is to me. He's actually a good player, like, genuinely. He was doing real well. I'm not shitting here. I'm not. I need to stop cussing, man. What has gaming done to me? So that's your big play, huh? Good move. Good job, Law Daddy. Good job. You got the kill. Anyway, where was I? What is my favorite Imperial Guard regiment? I've answered that too. I love the Valhallans. I love the Valhallans because I love reading the Caiaphas Cain series by Sandy Mitchell, and the Caiaphas Cain focuses mostly on the Valhallans. But if I had to pick one other than that, I like the Death Corps of Krieg because they're just absolute units. They're awesome. And then, of course, there's the Catachans. They're really cool.
Enemy team is breaking.
Damn. Well, the Lawbringer figured out the best way to deal with a pirate. Light him. Just light spam. It is the way to beat any hero who you think is too strong. Orochi, we need you to hold out for just a little while, okay? We need you to hold out for just a little while. We can still win this. We just need you to hold on. He's dead. Damn it. Alright, I'm heading to sea. We're fixing this problem right now. We're fixing this problem right now. Was that your plan, dude? How did you do that? Fine, do that.
You captured Zone C.
What? I blocked! Ah, come on! I totally blocked that. Now he's going revenge. He might even stay alive until I get there. Who knows? All I know is he's going to lose this fight.
Victory.
And we won. That's how it do be. That's how it do be. No one around to give me a mug clap. No one around. Oh well. Yep. How'd I do? How'd I do that match? Did I do good? Did I get some kills? Did I get some wins there? Did I get above? Nope. I was bottom tier. 7 deaths, 4 kills. That sounds about right. Okay. Anyway, hey Raven, what is your opinion on the Samurai Honda Tadakatsu? I think he is the biggest Chad of the Sengoku era, but that is just me. That's entirely subjective. For me personally, I think he's okay. I think Honda was cool. I've already answered the question of who I thought was the most influential and awesome person of the Sengoku era, and I think that it was sorry, I had a brain fart. It was Tokugawa Ieyasu. So that was my stance. Anyway. Hey Raven, what was the last video game you ever played? The last video game I played what? I don't understand that question. The last video game I ever played? I'm playing this right now. Unless you mean before this? I Daylight last night. What was the first video game you ever played? Frogger the Magical Adventure, I think. I don't remember all that well. Alright, we got Pirate out of the way. Let's go Wulin this time. Who do I need to go? You know what? Let's go Shaolin. He's getting a rework soon. Let's enjoy him while we got him. Let's go my boy Shaolin. Alright. Now, where was I? I absolutely love your Legends video. Even inspired me to write my own and really think on who my characters are. Keep it up. Thank you, Oceanic. Oh, I know about Honda was instrumental in the rise of Tokugawa in a few ways. Plus, Beware the Old Man is a profession where they all died young. Oh, someone said take Nucia. Too late. Already picked Shaolin. Oh, we've got the God tier Lawbringer on our team this time. Things might turn out differently. Who knows? But yeah, I remember playing Frogger. And I also played Ace Combat 7, I think it was, or Ace Combat 3, one of those numbers. Like a jet fighting game. That was kind of fun. Then I played Sly Cooper, the first game, Sly Cooper, the Thievius Raccoonus. That was awesome. I loved that game. I still love that game. I loved the sequels too. I loved Sly 2. I loved Sly 3. Actually, it was funny. True story. I played Sly, the Thievius Raccoonus, loved it, saw Sly Cooper 3 and wanted to play that, but couldn't find Sly 2 anywhere, so I got Sly 3 and played that first. And then came back and played Sly 2, and I actually liked Sly 2 a little more than Sly 3, but for totally different reasons. So played those, so Sly Cooper was awesome. Then played Call of Duty 3, which was World War II, and that one was fun. That was my first introduction to first-person shooters, and that was entertaining. So yeah, those would be my first real video games that I've ever played. Yeah, that's my answer to that. Hey Raven, what knight in For Honor do you think has the best customization? I don't know. What knight has the best customization? It's hard to answer. Griffin probably, because his armor is so diverse. You can get so many different kinds of armor with him. Like you can get samurai style armor, Mongolian style armor. Oh, I think Lawbringer doesn't like me. Are you chasing me down, Lawbringer? Is that what this is? Is this because you actually fear me or something? What is this? Whoa! What the heck happened? What the heck? Like, no, oh my gosh, that Orochi though. What was that? Guys, what was that? He deflected twice in a row. Oh my lord. That should not have happened, but it did. That was scary. Ooh. Alright, I'm heading back over there. Hold on, Law Daddy. Hold on.
You captured Zone C.
Good work, Law Daddy. Ha ha. That's what's called teamwork right there, boy. I tell you what right there. That was good teamwork, my friend. That was good teamwork. Gonna go over here. Make sure all looks nice. Make sure no one sneaks over. Because that's what they all do, you know. They like to sneak over while you ain't looking. Get you from behind, they will. Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh god, no. No. Leave me alone. Whee! Got him. Nope. See, look at that. He's sneaking around.
You lost Zone A.
Run away! I love it. I love how they just want to run away.
You lost Zone C.
Oh god, I thought I parried that. Damn it. And here he goes. I thought you were gonna run. Yeah, he ran away. He ran away again. I love it. Oh my gosh. This guy is the stereotype Orochi, edgy as hell and runs when he doesn't get his way. It's perfect. I love it. I love this. I love this guy. Nah, I just love that, guys. I can't get enough of how stupid that was. Bye. Bye. I am having so much fun watching this right now. Some of the edgiest players I've ever seen. Oh my lord. Alright, I'm going over to C. See, I try not to run if I can avoid it. I don't like running away. I like to hold my ground. See how long I can hold out. Got him! Oh, good move. Oh, there he is, sneaking in from behind to get the kill and then run away again. Hi, Orochi, when'd you get here? Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. He will not engage directly. He runs from place to attack from behind. Oh man, this is why I hate Orochi. It's not because they play bad, it's because the people who play them play in the most toxic way you can imagine. They don't engage anybody. They don't take on anybody head to head unless they have to. They run away when things get too difficult for them. I can leave him to deal with that. That Centurion is not top. They're all three-way ganging up on him. Okay. All right, you can do that, buddy, but you realize that this means I can go make sure B is taken, and I can head back to A now. So, congrats. You kept me from getting to C. I'm now going to go to A and help out Lawbringer. You didn't help yourself. There, we took back A,
Zone A.
and now you've locked yourself over there at C with no way to escape. So actually, you've hurt yourself, dude. Congratulations. Oh, man, that's adorable. Okay. And die. Oh, God, Centurion. Get him, guys, get him. Oh, man. I guess Orochi's running scared by now, right? How much I want to bet Orochi's running scared? He's still alive, but I'll bet... Nope, because we have 2 team members dead, he's probably there trying to gank to the last man.
You lost Zone A.
Oh, good move, good move. Oh, come on! That teleportation should have put me behind her! What the hell? That's so not cool. Not cool.
You captured Zone A.
Where's Orochi right now? Did he run away again?
Is breaking.
Lawbringer, hold on. I'll come back you up, brother. I'll come back you up, brother. You and me. You and me all day, every day. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, guys. Go help out our brother Law Daddy and A. If we can take that. Oh, Law Daddy gonna kick your ass, Shaman. Law Daddy gonna kick your ass, Shaman. Oh, Shaman. Shaman, honey. This ain't looking good. Boom! Up! Yes.
Enemy team is breaking.
Come on, guys. Let's take B. Let's take B. Yeah! It's victory. Victory. The smell of sweet victory. Hold on. What is that? Ah, just missed her.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone A.
Damn it. Oh well. I bought us time. That's what really matters. Now it's just I bought us all the time we needed. Her goal was to take back B. Now it don't matter. Even if she take back B, we're still going to win. So good job, sweetheart. We got this in the bag. I bought the time we needed. I bought the time we needed. But now I better go to A, make sure we don't lose that.
Your team is breaking.
Our team's breaking? Ooh, that's not good. Come on. There we go! Oh, I was not the best on the team, but by golly, that was good.
Victory.
Now let's play the song. Let's play a little song. Yeah. And one of them quit. Which one quit? Which one was it? The shaman! Oh! Ah, yes. Thank you. That was so awesome. That was perfect, guys. That was flawless victory. It just, whew, man, that was great. That was great, guys. I loved it. Okay, now we got to do Breach because we're almost out of time. I'm gonna do one more match and it's gonna be Breach. Okay, so here we go. Come on, let me add. All right, we're out of there. Let's go Breach. See if we can't get a team. Because right now I'm having trouble finding teams in Breach. All right, oh, whoa. Oh, wow, we already got one? It's crazy. What console am I on? I'm on PlayStation 4. Raven, what is better for a hero and for honor? A Tabar axe or a Sheik sword? Whichever one kills the other guy. All right, so I've done all the factions except Samurai, so I need to do Samurai now. Let's go. You know what? I've been talking about Orochi a while. I think I need to face the music. I better go Orochi this time. Anyway, Raven, what was the hardest video to make you did so far? The hardest video I ever did. That's tough because, honestly, the Astria and Apollyon one was really tough. I'm not going to lie. The Astria lore video, the Apollyon lore video was really hard. I also had some trouble with some of my heroes in history. Not because like for example, right now, I think the hardest one right now is this Orochi Heroes in History video. I'm almost done with it. The problem is, I keep going back and going, is this really what I want to do? Let me tell you guys, those of you watching right now at this point, you're probably my biggest fans since you're the ones watching right now. So, let me go ahead and tell y'all the truth about the Orochi video. I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek into it, okay? I've been doing research on Orochi for a while, trying to think of anything that they could be based on. Because all the samurai so far have been based on some kind of subcategory of samurai or Japanese culture, like the Aramusha or the Ronin, the Shugoki or the sumo wrestlers, the Nobushi or the Onobu geisha, the Hitakiri or, well, the Hitakiri, the Shinobi or, again, the Shinobi. Like, you know what they're based on. But in the case of the Orochi, I'm kind of like, what are they based on? Like, is there anything about them that stands out that makes me go, oh, this is clearly what they're based on? Well, some people have offered suggestions. Oh, they could be based on this historical figure or this historical person. But there's nothing outstanding that makes me go, oh, yeah, totally, because there are so many other things. Like, for example, one person said, oh, one of their executions is Tsubami Gaishi, which was the special technique of this one historical samurai. And I'm like, yes, it was, but that historical samurai used an odachi, not a katana. I don't think you could count him. But that's just tit for tat. Anyway, so I was thinking, and genuinely, the best I can say is that Orochi is based on the pop culture stereotype that we have for, samurai. Like, when we think samurai, Orochi is what we think of. He's based on our, pop culture interpretation of what a samurai is. And I know that that's a little bit weak here. It's kind of like saying, oh, so you're really just telling me that the best you could do is say he's based on our pop cultural understanding of samurai? That's really weak, Raven. And my response is, I'm sorry, but that's honestly the best I got. Down from his armor, to his way of fighting, to his katana, it all screams of our pop cultural representation of the samurai. Everything about him is, even his trailer, when I looked at his trailer, remember his trailer goes, we samurai are outnumbered. Each of our soldiers must be equal to 10 others. Orochi are equal to 100. Very bland, very generic, you know, typical like one samurai equal to 100 warriors. The Orochi, the truest masters of the katana. Like, again, very standard because the katana is the standalone weapon of the samurai. You know, when you think samurai, you think katana. It's the very first thing. Their armor is a perfect combination of lightness and sturdiness, like the perfect combination. I'm like, again, very basic, very generic, you know. Everything about them is just so generic. It's the stuff you'd expect to hear about a samurai. If you asked me to describe a basic samurai to you, I'd probably say, you know, they're known for the katana because it was a sword very unique to their society. They had pretty balanced armor made of lacquer and sometimes steel. You know, very, very basic, but still very effective. So that would be what I said. So everything that I heard in the trailer is what I'd say about a typical samurai if you were to just ask for a basic, generic explanation. So my response to that is, yeah, there you go. That's the Orochi. The Orochi is our pop cultural standard of the samurai. But that begs the question: how do you talk about that in a historical history video, like a Heroes in History video? Just say, oh, well, they're based on our pop cultural standards. I guess I could talk about a little bit about the history of samurai, but I've talked so much about that, and there's so many channels like Metatron who do that so much better than me. Like, the best I can do is say, okay, here's some of the pop cultural things you see that Orochi takes part in. So I guess we'll just go with these, I guess. So that's kind of what the episode is going to be about, just basically breaking down the pop cultural connections between Orochi and the samurai. Like, for example, the fact that they're known for their katana, which... Katana, yep, a samurai weapon, but a backup weapon. And I'm going to talk about why the katana is such a beloved weapon in the first place. I'm going to talk about the origins of the name Orochi. It comes from the mythical creature Yamata no Orochi. And I'm going to talk about where you've seen references to that before. It's not going to be my best Heroes in History. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, saying this was a weak tier Heroes in History. Like, literally, when I did the Kyoshin Heroes in History, I got comments from people saying, yeah, man, you sure did talk about anime and pop culture a lot, not a lot of history. Well, let's face it, Kyoshin isn't based a lot on history. Neither was Jormungandr, but I still tried. This is probably the best you're going to get out of me. There's just not... I mean, if you ask me, what's Orochi based on? Samurai. What kind? Just a samurai. Oh, good kill. Alright. I thought he was going to pop revenge, but these must be bot ones. There we go. You have fun taking the zone. I'm going to run on. Time to run faster. I'm Sonic. What the heck? How come I didn't block any of those? I'm pretty sure I had my guard in the right spot. Ah, I died. Pikeman got me. That sucks. Anyway. Let's see, oh, wow. How many Heroes in History do you have left? Let me see. You got to do Orochi. And then I'll be done with the Samurai. Got to do Warlord. And then I think I'll be done with the Vikings. Then I've got to do Zhongjun. I think that's it. I think I've got three. I've got those three to go. Am I missing anybody? No, I've done everyone. So yeah, just three more to go. Orochi, Warlord, and Zhongjun. And that's it. Man. I have just shot through Heroes in History. I'm kind of sad that the series is almost over. I've had so much fun with it. For better or worse. And I've had some good moments, some bad moments, some real cringe moments. Not always my fault. Got him. There we go. But yeah, this has been a fun series. I've really enjoyed Heroes in History. I really enjoyed doing that series. I don't know which one is my favorite. I think Shaman and Shugoki had the best meme montages out of all of them. Those two were the most fun to work on. The one that I found most surprising was when I was doing shamans and found out about the picks. Like, that was real cool. And someone actually pointed out that the developers were asked in a live stream interview who were they based on, and they said that the shamans were inspired by the picks. So I was very happy to hear that. I was like, oh yeah, great, I was right. I was right on the money. Although I did have like 1 or 2 people in the comments saying, no, they're not based on the picks. There's nothing about them that's based on the picks. Like, literally nothing. And I'm like, did you not watch the video where I named off a bunch of things that could have been inspired by the picks? Look, you can disagree about where you think my results are founded from. Hold on. There we go. But you can disagree about where you think what my findings are. You can disagree about my end result. I will never let you say that I didn't do my due diligence. If I make a prediction about who I think a hero is based on, you can bet that I did my research to make that decision. Like, you have no idea how long... Like, literally, I figured the pirate was based on, Changshi, but I didn't just immediately make that conclusion. I actually said, okay, let me do some research and really think about it. And after a few weeks of research, I said, nope, there's really no other way you could look at this. This is Changshi. God, playing Orochi feels so dirty. I want to practice my deflects. I'm just going to practice my deflects. Ah, he did a light. I wasn't ready for that. I thought he was going to do a heavy. Damn it. Anyway, let's check chat while I'm dead. Oh yeah, you're right. I need to do Raider. God, how could I forget Raider? I don't know why I thought I did Raider already. Why did I think I did? Oh, yeah, I know why. I know why. It's because I had a long talk with Lark the other day about Raider and where I thought he came from, and so I guess I figured I'd already done it because of that. Sorry about that. I forgot Raider. So are we getting a rant tonight? Maybe. Let me think about what to rant about. I'm not sure what to rant about right now. Whoa. There we go. What to rant about? Oh, come on. I know I've got something I can rant about. I know I've got something. Gotcha. Well, that sucks. Let me see. Hey, if y'all have any suggestions about what I should rant about, I'll hear your suggestions. I'll wait right here and check your suggestions. What you got? Rant about cooking? I don't know what to say about cooking.
Kill the commander.
Rant about Rainbow Six Siege? Ooh, that could be tricky. Ugh. Cough, cough. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'll say this. I'll rant about this. Okay, so this is something that happened interesting. You remember my video that I released the other day, that live stream, which was Rainbow Six Cringe Waifu Warrior? And there was a moment in the video where I laughed at the fact that the Waifu Warrior was not my issue. It was what her story did to the overall lore that the developers were trying to create for it. And I mentioned that they had inadvertently made Osa, a character that I've talked about before, a bad guy without realizing it. So and here's why I think that's so funny. Osa is a transgender operative, which there's not a problem with that. You want to make a transgender operative? You go right ahead. you make a transgender operative. As long as, okay, well, hear me out, as long as you treat them as a character. And what does that mean? It means that they have goals, it means that they have flaws, it means that they have things that they have to overcome, things that they have to consider outside of themselves. They have to be, you can't make them perfect, but you can't make them stupid either. You got to have some kind of combination there, you know? Like, even Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin, the pinnacles of stupidity in animation, have redeeming qualities. You just have to look deep to find them. With Osa, she was made to be this super perfect character that could do no wrong. Everything about her was flawless, right down to, oh, you know, she's just so special. She everything she does is perfect. Her gadget doesn't need any work. She was a genius by the time she was a child. Everyone loves it. That kind of thing. Very cringe, very poorly written. All in all, really stupid, right? Hold on, let me get this guy. What the? Okay, no. Gotcha. So, all in all, not good. I didn't like it. And I said, my biggest issue is, I think the reason they made her perfect is because she's transgender, and they didn't want to risk making a transgender look anything less than perfect. That's my biggest issue here. You basically made a transgender character look perfect for diversity purposes. To basically say, we don't want to insult the trans community by making their representation character look flawed. We don't want to do that. So let's just make her perfect so that we please everyone, you know? And to me, that was incredibly stupid. And I made clear that point. But here, in the new Lord that they're releasing, Osa, who works for Nighthaven, well, not Osa specifically, but Nighthaven itself, started a war or not really started a war, but they attacked an innocent person. An act of terrorism. A criminal action. And since Osa is involved with the people who did it, that makes her, by default, part of the criminal organization that did this. She works with the criminals. And I thought, wow, great job, Rainbow. You made this character incredibly perfect to please the diversity quota, but now you've made her a criminal. How do you think people are going to feel about that? And I'm like, you've literally shot your own rationale in the foot. We did this so that we wouldn't make a transgender person look bad. Well, now you've made them look like a criminal. Oh, crap, we screwed up. See how that doesn't fly? That makes so little sense. So that's what I was saying. So in response to that, someone apparently flagged the video because now it's got limited monetization because YouTube's upset with me because they think that I was being transphobic. Let me be abundantly clear about this. I'm not transphobic because to be transphobic, I would have to be afraid of transsexual people, and I'm not. I don't personally adhere to that lifestyle, and I don't necessarily support it personally, but I don't tell people what to do with their lives. You want to be a transgender, you want to do all that, you do it. And I hope you're happier for it. I really mean that. You want to do it, you do it. I have no issue. I don't have any qualms about it. Let's go Nushu. I'm feeling Nushu right now. I don't have any qualms about it. You go for it. Just don't ask me to praise your lifestyle or any of that kind of nonsense. To me, what really made me upset about Osa was not that she's transgender, it's that you made this character a terrible, bland character for no other reason than diversity. And that, to me, is what is wrong with media today. It is not about creating character. It's about diversity. It's about saying, okay, have we got our token black character? Have we got our token trans character? Have we got our token female character? And you're inserting them without actually making them characters. Want to know, like, the biggest issue? Like, Finn from the new Star Wars series made him a black character. He's a black character who's a stormtrooper, but what does he do, really? Does he save the day at any point? Does he do anything meaningful? Does his expertise as a stormtrooper ever come into play at any point? No. In fact, most of the time, he's a bumbling idiot who gets saved by the women characters. Notice that? He gets saved by other people. He's actually pretty much worthless as a character. I actually like what John Boyega, the actor who played him, said when he was planning out his character for the stormtrooper. He has a British accent, by the way. He's from England. He said, you know, I was going to play him kind of strict, like very unhumorous, like everything he does is by the book and strict, and he's very uptight, and I thought that he would learn to overcome that. He would learn to let down his guard a little bit, to loosen up. And I'm like, that's a great character! That's a great military character! Someone who's grown up in a military mindset, who has to learn to let down their guard? That's so creative. I like that. I like that a lot. But instead, they told him not to use his accent, to use a more American accent, And I have to wonder why. Why did you want him to talk like an American black person instead of his natural British accent? That sounds a little racist to me. Like, we're not going to let you talk the way you normally talk. You have to talk the way we want you to talk. Why? Daisy got to talk in her British accent. Why are you taking away his right to? I don't... Screw that. But he didn't do anything. You basically said... So when asked why have him in the film, well, because we needed a black character. We needed to meet our black quota. Well, he didn't do anything, did he? He didn't do anything. Then you got women characters like Rey. You insert Rey, a women character. Okay. Does her femininity ever come into play at any point? No. Does she do anything that you would expect a woman to do? No. You know, one of something that I think is cool about some female heroes, like Black Widow in the Avengers movie. You wonder what I liked about her? The first scene we see of her in the Avengers movie, she's using deception and espionage techniques to get information. I love that. I thought that was so cool that she was playing a role, you know, manipulating people to get what she wanted. That's scary, intimidating, it's awesome, it's badass. I like that. I wanted to see more of that. And did we get it? No. In most female characters that we see nowadays, they are all just played. And someone asked me this, but I'll explain here. One of the reasons I like Nucia as a character is she's feminine. Very feminine. She doesn't have to do what all female characters in media do these days and just be men without a penis. Now, what do I mean by that? One of the problems that I see in media today is they say, let's make our female characters act like men. Let's make them act like men. Make them do all the stuff that the guys do, because the guys had their chance and women can be just as strong as a guy. But if a woman can be just as strong as a guy without any differences, then what makes them quintessentially female? If you're saying there's no difference between a man and a woman, then what makes women unique? You preach feminism, women power, but how can there be women power when there is no difference between a man and a woman? No, I'm dead serious. This whole idea of power to women, women have power, the force is female, all this stuff that screams about female empowerment, but you then will preach there's no difference between a man and a woman. A woman can do just the same things as a man. Then how is there female power? Are there things women can do that men can't? Absolutely. Are there things men can do that women can't? Absolutely. Are there discrepancies? Definitely. But to sit here and preach to me about how, oh, you know, like we're going to have this woman, you know, she's going to kick butt just like the guys. She's going to beat up men. She's going to be so badass. Okay, I have no problem with a woman who beats up men. I have no problem with a woman who's really badass and can do a lot of really cool stuff. That's not the issue. My issue is, does she have character? My issue is there a reason she can do all this stuff? Like, for example, Wonder Woman. I like the movie Wonder Woman. She beats up a lot of people, but it's also established she's a goddess. She grew up on an island of warrior women, and she has character. She does things. You know, she learns things. I liked her first introduction to England when she shows up there and she sees a baby, and she thinks it's cute. She's never seen a baby before. I liked that. I even liked the conversation between her and the guy about marriage. She didn't understand marriage, and I thought her stance on it was interesting. I was like, but it made sense that she had that conversation. It made sense that she was talking about those kind of things. I liked the dynamic there. Wonder Woman was written well. I got it. But then I see characters like Rey, who beats Kylo Ren in their very first lightsaber battle without any effort. And what do people say? Star Wars is full of people who are good at things. Luke had to train, and he lost his first lightsaber battle to Darth Vader. Luke had to learn. He had to train. He had to discover. Rey, without any experience in lightsaber combat, is kicking everyone's ass. She's able to lift giant boulders with ease, one-handed. Well, but, you know, Luke was able to pull a lightsaber out of the ground his first time trying without any obvious force training. There's a big difference between pulling a small lightsaber out of the snow, upside down, than a girl standing on her own 2 feet, reaching out one hand and levitating massive boulders, multitudes of them, by the way, with minimal effort. There is a difference. And the fact that she did it with absolutely no training is absurd. But why did she do it? Because women's strong, the Force is female. By attributing that the Force is female, you're essentially saying men don't have a place. Why can't the Force be abstract? Why can't the Force be a genderless entity? When I write my death diary entries, death makes it clear. Gender doesn't apply to me. I can look like whatever the hell I want. I can look like a woman, a man, young, old, animal, whatever. I don't have to. I can look like whatever the heck I want. Gender means nothing to me. I am death. I am an entity beyond the scope of basic gender or age and things like that. So why can't the Force be the same thing? Why would you say the Force is female? Screw that. Screw that. Hardcore. But it's not just Star Wars. It's inserting itself into Marvel comics, DC comics. Think about it like this. With Marvel and DC, they care so much more about the representation of characters than they do about the story. When's the last time, like in the last comic book you read recently, when was the last time you read about a hero who fought a bad guy and it was an actually engaging combat, like an engaging battle of wits? Like, The Killing Joke was the last one I read. But now it's all about, we're making the new Superman gay. We're making all these originally male characters female. We're replacing them with female characters. It's not Iron Man anymore, it's Iron Heart. It's not Thor that's Thor anymore, it's his girlfriend. It's all these different people. I'm like, do you care about the characters? I don't care about female Ironheart, I care about Tony Stark. Why? Because Tony Stark is a character that I was invested in. Now, can you make a good character that's similar to Tony Stark and make them female? Sure you can. But you're expecting us to just bank on it and say, oh, we like Iron Man. We will definitely like Iron Man more if it is played by a black woman. What makes you think that? Do you think that just because you give me a diverse character, I'm automatically going to run to it? No! I'm not! I have so little reason to run to it because I don't have any context for it. It is very clear pandering, basically saying, look, okay, black people out there, we're going to give you representation, and you'll buy our work, right? Because you're all mindless sheep. It doesn't matter what we put out, you'll buy it. It annoys me. It annoys me because it's a glorious lack of creativity. It shows me that they don't care about the product they're creating or the audience that they're creating it for. They care only about meeting a diversity quota. And if you dare to say this is poor quality, they will then come after you and say you're a racist, bigot, homophobe, transphobe piece of crap. Sorry, kind of lost my cool there. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm having a little powwow here. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Let's talk. Let me say this about character. But people ask me this all the time. What's something important about writing a story? And I think if I had to really give a when you're writing a story, one of the most fundamental things you have to keep in mind is your character. If I don't like the character, if I can't relate to the character or care about them, then genuinely, I'm not going to care about their plot. It's the truth. You want to know? I used to say this to my students in my English class. What's the first sound that you make when you say the word character? What's the first syllable? Care. That is the first syllable in the word character. Care. You have to care about a character. You can care about seeing them defeated. You can care about seeing them win. You can care about seeing them learn something. You can care. You have to care about them. To some capacity. Any capacity, you have to care. I don't care about Rey. Because I know the plot's going to protect her and get her the win. I don't care about Finn because I don't see him as going anywhere in the story. I don't care about Ironheart because I care more about Tony Stark. And I know that she's just pandering. Guys, hear me. You want to create good characters? Here's the trick. Make them people that you could see in real life. Make them people you care about. Make them people that you want your audience to care about. When I write my Legends videos, I don't just say, okay, here's my Lawbringer character. I'm going to make him black under that helmet, and that's all you need. A black Lawbringer. I don't care about his race, and neither should you. If you are so weak that you can't watch a movie or read a comic book or something without seeing your race or skin color or gender or whatever represented in it, then that says a lot more, that says a lot about you. It says you're weak. I don't like Batman because he's white. I don't like Tony Stark because he's white. I like them because they're incredible characters. And in the same vein, I do not like Blade from the Blade series because he's black. I do not like Wonder Woman because she's a woman. I do not like Nucia because she's a woman. Guys, you gotta understand, I'm not saying this to be hateful or mean to anybody. But if you have to look at the comic book industry and say, hey, where the diversity at? Then my response is, your priorities are very, very off. You should be asking, the question you should be asking is, where's the story? Where's the character? Where's the progression? Where's the development? Where's the goal? That is story writing. That's character. That's development. You have to look at a character and tell yourself, could I see this person in real life? Would I want to support them? Would I want to see where they end up? Would I want to see what they end up doing? Race, appearance, gender, sexuality, that all comes later. All of that should come later. Even themes shouldn't be your first point. It should be about the character's exploration, where they go. I know that I've been ranting for a while, and I apologize for that. I really do. Because I've probably got about 10 minutes before I need to get off. But, yeah, wow. This is something that really bothers me. It's just something that really speaks to me in a big way about the problem with writing in media these days. It's this idea that we need to create characters that meet a diversity quota, and there's no point to a diversity quota. There really isn't. There's never going to be enough of it, you know? I mean, you could take every male white hero in the comic book industry and make them all female, black, or Asian, or Hispanic, or what have you, and that still wouldn't be enough, because then they demand that they be gay, too, or demand that they be transgender, too, or demand that they be polyamorous to some degree, or demand that they be aliens to some degree, or what have you. It will never be enough. So why please the people who will never be satisfied? Make what you want to make. Create what you want to create. You want to create a transgender character? Please do. But make sure they're a character. You want to create a black character? Please do. But make sure they're a character. You want to create a female character? Do it. But make sure that they're a real character. I'll give you an example. Okay, Pirate. People have been complaining out the ass that Pirate is female. They keep saying, why can't it be male too? We want a male pirate. Now, here's my thing. My first thought was not, oh, come on, where's the male version? No, that wasn't my first thought. My first thought was, I wonder what her story is. I wonder where she comes from. She's not part of the Wulin, but she's clearly Chinese. I wonder what she thinks about the Wulin. I wonder what she's aiming to do. Is she aiming just to get money, or is she aiming for something higher than that? Is she aiming for revenge against the people who hurt her family? Maybe she wants to get back at the Wulin. Maybe that's why she doesn't consider herself a member of the Wulin. Maybe she wants revenge on them. And she thinks that the best way to get revenge is to make enough money to build this massive fleet, and then she's going to go and invade the Wulin and take it over and turn it into a pirate kingdom. Wouldn't that be interesting? Or maybe, oh, hold on. What if, while she, after she became a pirate, or she started lashing out at the Wulin, she was arrested and thrown in jail, and one of her jailmates, possibly another female or a male, whatever, doesn't matter, because I don't care about gender right now, but whoever they are, she felt an immense attachment to them, be it a brotherly or sisterly or even romantic bond. There's a bond there, and so she wants to run away with them and make a life together, you know, try to start over. You know, had a really bad time of it. My parents were killed in this meaningless war, but now I can start over with someone I care about. This is going to be wonderful. Then that person gets executed the next day. What does she do then? And then she finds out that the person who did the executing was a Hitakiri. So then she goes to the mire to take out this Hitakiri who killed the person she cared about. You know what never came up in that at all? Her race. Her gender. Her sexuality. I even made that ambiguous. It doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. It doesn't matter. But I've made a character now. And you know what? This could totally be a male character at the same time. But the point is, my first thought was not, damn it, where's the male representation? It was, what's the story? Would I like to see a male pirate? Sure, but that's not my first concern. And it shouldn't be the concern of anyone who's trying to build a story. It should be, what kind of story do they have? Where is this character going? That's the issue I take with so much of what's being released nowadays. That was my issue with Osa and Rainbow Six Siege. Not that she's transgender. I don't care that she's transgender. You made it about her representation and her being perfect because of her representation without actually making her a character, and that's a sin to writing. It makes me care less about her. That's my problem with Rey, Finn, Ironheart. All these damn creations that are clearly just used for a diversity quota and not made for the reason writing should be done. There was a time when genuinely there was serious effort and energy and time and patience put into creating stories, and people don't do that anymore because they're so afraid of offending someone, or they're so afraid that there won't be enough diversity in it, or they're afraid that they won't be meeting to the female, LGBTQ, or black, or whatever demographic you want. They will get upset at you for not including their representation. And to that I say poppycock. To that I say good writing should stand on its own merits without having to appeal to people who aren't going to care about what you're creating in the first place. When they added what they did to Star Wars, do you really think that in their mind, they were probably thinking, oh, look at all these new fans we brought to Star Wars. But you know what people actually said? This is awful. Want to know why? Because they abandoned story. How do I know they abandoned story? Because they didn't even have a plan. Literally, they were just thinking, okay, you know what, J.J. Abrams, you tend to do good work. Make a Star Wars movie. How do you want me to do it? Just make a Star Wars movie. Okay, let's base a lot of it off of the very first Star Wars movie. That's what people like to see, right? But we'll just trade out the male Luke for a female Luke and make her perfect. And we're going to put in a black stormtrooper, because we need black people, right? What's he going to do? Oh, nothing. We just need a black guy. And then we need a hotshot pilot. Every Star Wars movie has one of those. Let's kill him early. Oh, wait, we don't want to kill him yet? Okay, we'll keep him alive for a little longer, but we'll just have him disappear off screen. And people like Han Solo, right? Let's throw Han Solo in there, but we don't want him there too long. That could distract from the female. Kill him off early. Well, no, not early. Let's kill him later, because, again, gotta build up that fatherly thing, gotta pretend to have an emotional impact, and then get rid of him. Okay, who else do they like? They like Leia. Should we kill her too? No, people like women. Let's keep her alive a little bit longer. Should she find Luke? No. Luke would distract too much. Let's keep him out of it. And then we need a villain. Who's a good villain? Well, Darth Vader was popular, but we don't want to do that again. Let's throw in Kylo Ren, the son of Han Solo. Ooh, people like fan fiction style stuff with like sons and stuff. Let's throw in a son. Let's throw in Kylo Ren. What's his backstory? We don't know yet. I guess he was just bad. I guess Luke betrayed him or something. Whatever. I don't know. What? Oh, he's a pretty boy too, because we want girls to really like him. What? Oh, you know, this was a market intended mostly for young men, but girls got invested too? Who cares? We'll attract women with this anyway. We're smart film creators. And then with the follow-up movie, they said, screw all that. You know what I love about The Last Jedi? Nothing mattered except for what was going on with Rey and Luke. And they spent all of that crushing Luke as a character. All of it for the sake of appealing to people who never liked what you had to offer in the first place. You bought Star Wars, you bought Marvel, you bought all these things to appeal to a totally new audience without respecting the audience that you originally bought it for in the first place. You disrespected the Star Wars fans, you disrespected the fans of Marvel, you disrespected the fans of The Simpsons, you disrespected every single community or group that liked what you bought, saying, we're going to make you happy. We're going to give you what you've always wanted. And then turn around and say, actually, no, we're going to appeal to a totally new audience who never liked us before, but they'll definitely like us now. And what happened? Well, people went onto the internet and the magazines and talk about, oh, this movie is so progressive, it's so unique and diverse, and it does such creative things, it does such good things, and so progressive in its ideals. But does anyone care about it anymore? See, here's the thing. Diversity is not timeless. Consider this for a moment. When every film has diversity in it, it will no longer be unique or praiseworthy. Think about that. If every film now has 40% black people, 20% white people, 2% Asian people, and whatever percent Hispanic people, I'm not going to do the math right now, but if every single one of them has the right diversity mix, and every film is made with that right amount of diversity, do you really think people are going to praise it 10 years in the future? No, they're going to go, well, there's another movie. Diversity doesn't matter as much as good character and story does. I want that to be sunk in. That's why I keep repeating it ad nauseum, because I don't think people understand that. Why do people care so much about representation? I don't get it. I don't need all characters to look or think like me. I just want them to be characters that I want to engage with. I really wanted to see Finn be a really creative character. A stormtrooper who defects from the First Order. What a great idea! You know what I want? This was what I wanted. This is what I wanted for Finn. I wanted Finn and Captain Phasma to be friends. Like, Captain Phasma was the A student, always did the best in the First Order, was the best in training, she always had the best ideas, was the one who was promoted quickly. But she felt bad for Finn because Finn was always kind of lobbing behind, he wasn't always as good, he wasn't always as sure of himself. So she always stuck up for him, you know, always defended him against the bullies and the hazers, always trying to encourage him to keep trying. And then when she made it to Captain, she said, I want Finn on this next mission. And they go, he's just a janitor, man. You can't. No, I want him on this next mission, because she wanted him to have his moment to shine. So Finn goes out there, but he screws up, he gets scared, he has moral questions. So Captain Phasma goes to see him later. Hey, you didn't fire a shot. Everything okay? I don't know, Phasma. Are we really doing the right thing? And she says, hey, don't think like that. That's traitor talk, and they will kill you if you say that. You can't say that stuff out loud, man. You can say it around me. I don't, you know me. I trust you, but that would be, you can't say it. Like, what if Kylo were to hear you? You know, that kind of thing. Like, you really need to keep that on the down low, man. It's like, I know, but I don't know if I like what we're doing anymore. She goes, look, tell you what, let's meet up after the, let's go to the mess hall together. Let's get some chow. We'll talk about it there. But he doesn't go to the mess hall. Instead, he goes to talk to Poe Dameron and frees him, and they both run away. And Phasma's devastated. Why would you do this, Finn? Why would you run away? Then when they finally meet up again, they meet up on that Takodana planet where Maz Kanata's thing is, and she's the one who fights him, and she goes, Finn, don't make me hurt you. You need to come back right now. You need to come back right now, Finn. We can talk this over. We can hash this out. This isn't something you can still come back from this. And he goes, Phasma, you need to come with us. You know, we're on the right side. She goes, don't talk like that. And then they have to fight, or they get separated somehow. And then in the next movie, we actually have them fight again on the supremacy or whatever. And now Phasma's like, Finn, I have to bring you in now. You made me do this. And then they have to have a serious fight, and it's really gut churning for them because we know the kind of characters they are. We know that they both care about each other. We hate that they're having to fight each other, and we're trying to figure out what'll happen. Will Finn go back to the First Order with her, or will she join with the Resistance? And we know Finn won't join with the First Order. He's a morally altruistic guy. He won't do it, but will Phasma come to his side? And so she has to make a hard decision. And then that's when the big question comes in. What will Phasma do? Will she really try to kill Finn? Or maybe she takes a shot for him from another stormtrooper because she cares more about him than the First Order, proving that she could have gone Resistance if enough more time had passed. That is character. That is story. But what did they do instead? They made a freaking shiny bucket of a woman that they expected people to buy merchandise for, even though we know nothing about her, and they expected us to like Finn because, look, he's a black character. Isn't that what you wanted? I don't care about how they look, or how they sound, or how they talk. I don't care about any of it. And why should anyone? What we should care about is what these characters are doing and what they want. I've been sitting on this for a while, if you couldn't tell. I asked this question a while ago, and I have my answer. Am I a For Honor content creator? I make For Honor videos, but what I really am is a writing person. I love stories. I love telling stories. I love creating characters. I love creating worlds. These are things that I love to do. They're my passion. For Honor's a great medium to do that on because it involves history, fantasy, warriors, fighting. That's why I can forgive so many of the weird things Ubisoft does with it where other people can't, because I look at For Honor and I say, this is really fascinating, or I can look at it and say, I could see the story potential for this, the lore potential for that, the character potential there. I see the potential there, and it's like a perfect ground, a perfect fertile ground for me to build something better. And that's why I love it so much. But I don't think I'm a For Honor content creator in the sense that other people think, like Slanderous or Eskimo Pie or Vita Neon or any of these people, because they focus on the For Honor mechanics, the game itself, the good things and the bad things. If I were more focused on that stuff, I think I'd be far more critical of some of the choices that the game makes and probably be a bit more pessimistic about it in some circumstances. But me personally, I care so much about storytelling and character and lore that I just see For Honor and all the potential it has. So that's where I see myself there. But what I really love is writing, creating things. That's what I've always loved to do. This is my cacophony of errors, to tie into the title, I guess. I know that people are listening to me right now and probably thinking, dang, Raven, you're getting really impassioned about something that really doesn't matter. Get back to For Honor and cutting people in half lengthwise, please. Well, honestly, I'm done with For Honor for tonight. I've gone on a little too long. The rant lasted longer than I expected it to, and I haven't checked chat in a while. I'm pretty sure people are telling me to shut up and get on with it. Oh, man. Oh, me, oh, my. I gotta cool down a minute. Hold on. My water's right here. Let me drink something real fast. Need more. Okay, sorry. I'm better now. I needed to get that off my chest. In conclusion, before I answer questions, I love For Honor. I will always be a For Honor content creator in the sense that I will make videos about For Honor. But at the end of the day, I'm a story writer. I love making stories and making characters. And when I see what the mainstream media and what Hollywood and Disney and all these other big, and Marvel and all these other big corporations do to their characters and their stories that I love, by the way, it pisses me off. Especially when they do remakes of things or sequels of things, like the Star Wars sequels or Disney live action remakes. The only Disney live action remake I actually liked, I think, was 101 Dalmatians, but that was made back in the 90s before this live action remake craze was even going on. Every other live action remake I've seen so far has been terrible. Because they don't, I don't want to say don't always, but they rarely focus on story. They focus on diversity, socio-political narratives, mystery boxes and twists and stuff like that. And I can't get behind that. So there it is. All right, let's wrap up tonight. Since people are complaining about looking at Sanhu too long, look at something else. Look at Nobushi. How about that? Let me see. Okay, so I'll take a few questions real quick, and then I'm gonna get off. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, here we are. Raven, would you do us the honor to say hello to your parents for us? I will. I will say hello to my parents. They don't watch my live streams. Good thing, too, because sometimes I dip into profanity, and I really shouldn't. They would not like how often I cuss on these things. I need to work on that. That's something I need to really fix about myself. I actually got the cartridge. Oh, cool, I guess. Raven, how do you think of flaws for your OCs? Okay, so when I think of flaws, I think of things that would obviously impact this person. For example, if I wanted to make a transgender character, just an example, what would a transgender person have to deal with growing up? Probably bullying, or probably some kind of anxiety, fear that they could be wrong about themselves. What if they have anxiety issues? What if they have depression issues? What if they aren't sure of themselves? They're very socially awkward. That could be one thing. But that's a very obvious example because we have a transgender person. What about if it's just a normal person? Well, I have to ask myself, what are some real flaws that human beings would have? Jealousy, spitefulness, or people who are self-righteous or think that they're right in everything they do, people who are egotistical, power-hungry. Every human being has a flaw, and quite often I can look to my own flaws or flaws in people that I know and really expand on them. So that's my answer to that. Is it worth playing a bad character if you love how they look? That's a really interesting question, because when you say bad character, that can mean a lot of things. Who can I talk to that makes such awesome art for his thumbnails? That would be Hannah. Raven, your fashion is just peak, please. What do you mean? Thank you. I'm glad that you like my characters. Every character we're dying to see. Oh, you want to see all my characters? Maybe later, man. One more for me. What do you think makes a good villain? I did a whole video on villain creating. It's one of my Ravens Writing Room videos on villains. Definitely look at that. Because there's way too much to go into. I wouldn't have enough time to go into what I think makes a good villain. Because there's a lot to discuss there. Does she have an IG? No. Hannah just shows up when she wants to. But if she's ever on a stream, I'll let you know. Hey Raven, how do you feel if Finn became the leader of Stormtrooper defectors? Maybe they would keep their armor and paint it to show them as human beings, not just bucket heads. That'd be interesting. Well, like, what if Finn came back and encouraged Stormtroopers to quit the First Order and join the Resistance? That would be fascinating. Well, do you think more spear-using playable characters in video games would be better used instead of swords galore? Yeah, I love a spear-using hero. Like, spears are awesome. I like spears. Favorite Viking drip? Valkyrie usually has the best drip, in my opinion. How many flaws can I put in my characters? As many as you feel is necessary. But just don't... I know this is going to sound weird after what I just said, but don't make them so flawed. The idea is make them believable. You have to believe that these characters could exist in the real world. Just like you can't believe that a perfect creature exists, you can't really believe that a totally flawed person exists. There's got to be something there, you know? Tell us, Raven, have a developed philosophy of yours since the last time I asked this, because a lot of things happened since then. What? I definitely should have entered the chat to ask this earlier, but what was your biggest peeve with Warhammer the End Times, besides the usual problems and complaints? That's a question for Lark. Lark knows more about the Warhammer End Times thing than I do, so you'd have to ask Lark. Good night needs more work. Actually, I need to go in a minute, too. I'll take one more question, then I gotta go. I'll take one more question, then I do have to go. Have I ever played Zelda? No. I have not played Zelda. I've barely played any of the Zelda games. I know of them, I've just never played them. Last question of the night. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Okay, here it is. Hey, Raven, since Lord Ramiel is preaching peace, is someone going to end the peace warmonger style? I doubt it. I think that this whole Lord Ramiel thing is just going to be a set up for like a myth or a legend or something. I think what we're seeing right now in the event mode is basically just a piece of For Honor history, like lore from the past rather than something that's going on presently. That's my opinion anyway. I don't know. They may reveal something different later. I don't think that anyone's going to show up and ruin that unless, I don't know, maybe the new hero that they focus on next season will do that. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's going to have to wrap it up. That's going to have to wrap it up there. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I know that this got really weird and a lot crazy. But y'all are the reason I do this. I hope that y'all didn't mind my wild rant. I went off, and I apologize for that. I really shouldn't have. I really should have kept my head a bit better. But this was a topic that I really wanted to talk about, and I went off on it. But anyway, like I said, this is probably going to be my only stream of the week, unless something changes this Thursday or Saturday, in which case I'll let y'all know. I'm almost done with the Orochi Heroes in History, so expect that either later this week or the beginning of next week, one of the two. I'm almost done, guys. I swear, I'm almost done. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I always do read the comments. And that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you, as always, in my next video. Take care.